The big fight with Janelle and Cody is finally here. Now, to be honest, I was thinking that we had seen the worst of it in the previews, but my oh my, I felt that fight to my core. Welcome back, my longtime besties and my new besties. I am so glad you are here. This one is intense, so let's get into it. Cody is taking a man trip to hang out with his brother Michael and a close polygamous friend named Nathan, who is also going through a divorce with one of his wives. They go to their other friend Brian's home in Oklahoma, and Brian is not a polygamist. While hanging out on his man trip, Cody reveals that he felt relief initially when Christine moved him out. And he began to research how to keep a relationship with his kids. He was good that Christine was kicking him out and getting rid of him, but he didn't want to lose the relationship with his kids. But hold up, before Christine moved his boxes out, it seems he didn't have a good relationship with his kids. So why now is he researching ways to maintain a relationship? Cody, if you didn't have a relationship with your kids while you were married to their mother, you most certainly will not have a good relationship after your divorce. Seems odd that if you didn't work on the relationship with your kids before, why do you care now? Is this just a way to spite Christine? You should have been working on building strong relationships before Christine packed up your junk and shoved it into the garage. Cody's buddies actually seemed pretty level-headed, and they gave him some sound advice on this man trip. They told Cody that he needed to take ownership of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Cody does express that he feels he has the checkmark of shame due to his failed marriage with Christine. Watch out, Cody, because hindsight is 20/20, and we all know that you're going to have more than one checkmark of shame. It was revealed that before Robin came into the family, Cody would take a weekly man trip, and it was lovingly referred to as Testosterone Tuesday by his wives. Seemed the wives looked forward to this time where they did not have to tend to his needs, and it was a nice break for them, as well as a nice break for Cody. Janelle confirms that Cody hits it on the nose as to the benefits of polygamy. Cody explains that if he isn't feeling it with one of the wives because she's in a bad mood, then he can leave and go to another wife's home, and the same is true if he's cantankerous with one wife, she can ship him off to another wife's house so she doesn't have to deal with him. But this revelation by Cody seemed to piss Mary off, because Mary said he needs to figure things out with the relationship instead of just using the other wives as a place to escape. Seems interesting, the two different viewpoints of Janelle and Mary. It could be because each of their relationships was totally different. Seems Cody took the escape route more often with Mary, and maybe Janelle wished he would escape and leave her alone a little more often.
Hang on, folks, you are not going to believe this.
This part actually shocked me. Cody actually admitted to making a mistake with Christine. He shared with his buddies that when Christine shared that she was not happy in the polygamous relationship, he should have comforted her and shown her some compassion instead of yelling at her that she wouldn't have a family or a relationship if she wasn't in a polygamous relationship. For me, that moment shocked me. That Cody actually showed an ounce of compassion, I was stunned. Now, although Christine shares that it wasn't about being tired of polygamy, it was about his lack of help when she needed it. We all saw that play out over the years. I know I often wondered, doesn't he watch the show and get a clue into the mess he is creating? Then, of course, Robin comes along and she reveals that Cody was all over the place emotionally. Robin felt Cody was a woman hater. She had to witness the process of him being angry, upset, and then sad, and then at times peaceful and just accepting like this is meant to be. Robin said she was on the Cody coaster. She never knew what she was going to get because he was all over the place. Robin also attempts to justify why she had childcare is because Cody had to be gone 3/4 of the time with the other wives, and she knew she couldn't ask him to help her. But wait a minute, Robin, isn't that what your sister wives were for? You were to all work together and help each other out. That's what the wives did before you joined the family. It is now time for the slow simmer to the big explosion. Cody starts out making fun of Janelle's small Christmas tree, and Janelle uses that as her segue to let him know that she will be taking the tree to the B&B. Cody reenacts the knife in the kidney, but this time much more reserved, as he admits that all of this probably is his fault. But it was a knife in the heart over Janelle planning a separate Christmas at the Airbnb. Janelle shares with Cody that Christina's coming a couple of days after Christmas, so Isabel and Truly could see him, and that Janelle's boys were wondering if maybe he could stop by the B&B. Cody did not seem excited about seeing Truly or Isabel, and flat out said no, he would not go to the B&B because he has a home where he is celebrating Christmas. Cody and Janelle were talking in circles about Cody initially saying the boys needed to apologize, and Cody clarifies that he changed his tune, but Janelle said at that point it was too late because they had already rented the Airbnb and made alternate plans. Things begin to heat up when Cody brings up the C19 rules, and Janelle says no rules were given until November, when she had been asking for the rules since March. What made this slow simmer really start to boil is the couch confessionals, because they can both see what the other is saying behind each other's back instead of directly to the person's face. Cody justifies his name calling of Janelle, saying she was the Teflon Queen because she's a liar. Janelle seemed to take it all in stride, and although her neck was getting red, she seemed to mostly be maintaining her composure. This part did make me laugh when Janelle said, "It is funny that you call me a liar, but I think you are manipulating." Cody asked, "How?" but then quickly jumps up and points directly into the camera and tells Janelle to tell the whole world how he's manipulating. Oh, Cody, she doesn't have to tell us. We have been watching this for 18 seasons. We know all your manipulative tactics, like minimizing Isabel's back surgery and not going to be with her during this very serious surgery. Yet we see you going with Aurora to get her ears pierced. Yes, Cody, you were needed much more at the ear piercing than you were for Isabel's major back surgery. Or what about these very strict C19 rules, which you use to stay away from everyone in the family except for Robin? But wait, wasn't Mary completely following the rules and was home all alone during this time? But you still did not go see her. Need I go on, Cody? Janelle took as much of Cody's crap as she could take, and then she finally told him to shut his effing mouth and listen to her. Then Cody stood up and says, "No, no, no," as he puts his jacket on and starts out the door. Janelle told him he needed to stay and listen to her, and he said no, because she's not listening to him, as he went out the door, and Janelle said, "F you," as Cody, bam, slammed the door. Janelle looks at the cameras and says, "Shut it off," as she deep sighs. It was an intense discussion that absolutely did not end well. After about a half an hour of Janelle processing the intense conversation, which left her feeling like there was no way to resolve the situation, she took a page out of Christine's playbook. But instead of her doing all the work and packing up his crap, she did it the lazy way. And she called Cody and told him to come pack up his own crap and get it out of her place. Good for you, Janelle, for taking a stand against his evil, manipulative ways. Yes, he was gaslighting you the entire time. Sadly, after Janelle got over the initial shock, she came to the realization that she had nothing financially. All of her estate and savings and all her money is tied up in the property. She is shocked that she is a smart 50-year-old woman who has gotten herself into this predicament, which honestly, Janelle, I was asking myself the same thing when you first bought the property. I was wondering why an intelligent woman who always seemed to be good with the finances would get herself into this financial pit. Janelle confirms that Cody and Robin's place sits on 4 acres with a big old house, so Cody really doesn't care about the land because they are set up in a home where Janelle is not set up. in any property. After leaving Janelle's and the explosive argument, Cody and Robin head over to Mary's to talk about Christmas. Cody keeps acting like Janelle is spending Christmas with Christine, and Robin and Mary keep reminding him that Christine is coming after Christmas. Cody admits to not getting along with the boys, and Mary asks him point blank if he's trying to reach out to them and resolve the issue, and Cody straight up lied. He said he's reached out, but everyone already has their minds made up that he is the bad guy. He absolutely did not reach out to the boys based on the discussion he just admitted to with Janelle. Cody, do you need us to replay the tape? Did you really forget what you said that quickly? Mary is left picking up what pieces she can salvage. She normally hosts Christmas Eve and gives everyone pajamas, and then Christmas Day is spent at Robin's. Now, Mary is put in a difficult situation as she is not sure what to do. She is actually thinking it would be better for her to just stay home alone so she would not have to deal with the mess that Cody's created. What do you think, besties? If you were Mary, what would you do? Holidays are difficult enough without having the additional drama of family trouble. Would you just stay away from everyone like Mary is thinking? Is it time for Mary to make her own Christmas magic? What tips would you suggest for Mary to make her Christmas magical? Let's keep sipping some tea, besties. In one of these videos, I'll see you there.